What is up, you guys? It's your spiritual great godmother, and I am here. Okay, this is a new channel. We doing things differently over here. This is officially my tarot channel. So if y'all like tarot readings, if y'all like smoking weed, even if you don't, baby, this is what we do here. Okay, so we finna go ahead and tap in. Because y'all never saw this channel coming, we gonna do what don't you see coming, or like what's hidden from you, what you don't know about. Okay, so I just picked one. This one smells real good. It smells real clean, like fresh linen. Okay, needing to clean house. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and tap in with the complex reading. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and tap in with my smoke. Okay, we're gonna tap into a frequency real quick. Okay, if you got a blunt or something, some tea you sipping on, a snack you eating on, go ahead and cheers it up with me, because we finna get high. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, y'all. So let's go ahead and tap in. I wanted to do a real nice, good reading today. Get real juicy. I've been wanting to use like different decks. Yeah, hold on. But realistically, it be like, I don't know if y'all do tarot too, but like it be the same ones calling my name over and over and over, even if I want to use different ones. But these are the ones I'm called to use today. So we're gonna go ahead and stick with these. It's not a pick a card or anything like that. It's pretty much just the collective reading. We're gonna go ahead and tap in. I'm gonna also be doing Cancer readings over here. Cancer readings and love readings, because that's what I'm into. Okay, so if you into that too, this is the page for you. Yo, I got a dog. She's a pit, and she's very territorial and aggressive. So if my neighbors come in the apartment, she's going to bark. So y'all might hear that. Be prepared for that. Other than that, we just finna tap in. We're finna tap in and see what we got going on. God, spirit guides, ascended masters, soul, family, twin flame, family, ancestors. Most High, please be here with me at this time, helping me receive the message to deliver to my collective regarding what's hidden from them. What don't they know? What don't they see coming? Yeah. What's going on in the collective? Stop. Think about it. You should take what I know that's a song, but that's giving me like Puff Daddy, and I don't know why, but like it's giving me like going down a rabbit hole, like searching like did he molest Justin Bieber? Did Usher get molested? Like I don't know why, but that came to mind. So this could be like childhood things coming up, like sitting in front of your computer, looking up like what was it? Fast forwarded songs and like hidden messages. This is like, remember when we were a kid and we did all those esoteric things and we didn't even know that we were becoming like little witchy poos. We was doing like the little fortune tellers, or the picking of daisies. I saw like a little Instagram post that said little witches in training. Yeah, having little wands and all the little things, right? This is coming into acceptance. If you are a believer in Christ, if you have a specific religion that you believe in, this is being open-minded. This is no longer being confined to what somebody feels like you are supposed to be. So if you are a believer in Christ and you walk with the Lord, this is also feeling like you can tune into astrology and the knowledge of it, or you can be into zodiacs, or you can trust in the stars, and you can believe that if you're Black, that your ancestors followed the stars and talked to the Lord to see their way toward freedom. Like when I think about spirituality, I think about witchcraft in a way where it's like I'm just gonna tell y'all my business, okay? I'm gonna talk about it. I've been wanting to do like more spiritual things, like with herbs and like making teas and making my own medicines, making my own body butters, making my own toothpaste. And this is not to sell, but this is just, I want to live like that. I want to be vegan and I want to be into herbal medicine and like all the earthly naturalist type of things, right? But it's like a part of me don't know where to start, don't know who to talk to, don't know how to get into it. And it's like I sit back and I think about my ancestors and I think about my people, and it's like hoodoo, voodoo, and not that I practice any of those things, but those things are not bad to me. You know, I'm scared of them a little bit because I believe in that shit. So it's kind of like I can't pick and choose in what I believe in. So I can't believe that I can do a tarot reading, but motherfuckers can't do spells. How that work? But, you know, just like Christians, how you gonna believe this is the only fucking tool or the only thing that's law, but there are other religions and other regions of the world where people don't even know about this version of Christ. So are they going to hell just because they don't believe? Like, it'd be just mind-blowing to me, you know? So I feel like this is like becoming a little bit more open-minded, like expanding. I heard expanding your palate. So this could be you trying new foods. Even if you eat meat, this is like maybe starting to try some vegan dishes. Stepping out of your comfort zone. Maybe you're going to like a Pilates class, or I'm hearing an aerial class. Walking on a tightrope. So this could be having a decision to make, needing to talk to somebody about a decision, and you could be like blindsided, or you could be blindsiding somebody where it's like you're leaving a job to go towards your career. You could have got a call from a producer or somebody who wants to work with you, somebody in Cali, somebody in New York. This could be a fashion designer, somebody who wants to collaborate with you, so wants to send you free items, wants you to promote for them. This could be you becoming a promoter in your city. But yeah, this is you going towards, I'm hearing like a new house. You could be getting the keys to a new home. This could be finally like getting your first apartment. I'm hearing 19. You could be 19. Your birthday could be July 19th, February 20th. We also have this ascendant outlook. This is like taking a look at your life and deciding that like just because it has been one way does not mean that it has to stay that way. So this is like as you're starting to open up new doors. You see how it's 2 level of doors? It's like as you open up one door, you're realizing that, hey, there's a line of doors that can be open for me just by me stepping into this one opportunity. So just by maybe getting yourself out the house more, maybe you're meeting an investor, and then from meeting that investor, he may not invest in your business, but guess what? He has the friends who want to. And then those friends maybe have the aunts or have the uncles, have the cousins, have the friends, have the girlfriends who are maybe interested in what you're interested in, who know this label designer, who can get you into this boarding house, who will pay all your fees. You can go work for them and they're going to pay for your housing. All you got to do is pay for food. This feels like, I'm hearing independent living, or somebody could have got emancipated. This feels like growing up or growing pains. Somebody could have grew up in the church and is now walking away. This could have been a cult, or this could have been Amish. I'm not gonna lie, my alarm went off and I got so irritated. I'm like, fuck, why did that have to happen? And it's like, okay, it's not that serious. I'm just gonna have to edit the video. I'll have to stitch it together, even though that wasn't my plan, even though that's not what I wanted to do. It's just that it's gonna take more effort to now upload the video. So you guys could be running into like little problems as you're starting to walk through new doors. It's like new levels, new devils. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. It just feels honestly to me like you are ready to like spread your wings, but you might not have a good teacher, or you may not have somebody to really show you the ropes or show you how to fly, show you what to do. Birds could be a symbolism for you. The gentle gardener. I'm also hearing a gentle giant. So you could be dating a guy who's way bigger than you, or a female who is way taller than you if you are a masculine energy. And that could be something that you really, really look up to, or you really, really enjoy. You kind of enjoy being like swallowed up by her, even if like people look at y'all weird because you're shorter, or yeah. And then the cars are like honking. This is like demanding respect, no matter how you look, no matter how you dress, no matter what you have. So if you work in an office where maybe you're just an intern or something like that, this is like still commanding the respect of your subordinates, or not subordinates, but the people who are above you. So although you respect these people, you don't have to like them. Like, you're ready to like move on or like walk away. If this is a love situation, I feel like somebody else is like maybe opening the door for your partner. So it's like this person is like moving away from you, but they don't even realize that that's opening the door and opportunity for you to maybe get away. So this could have been like a tumultuous relationship. A lot of hot air, a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting. And this feels like maybe somebody is like moving away, walking away, or leaving. This could feel like y'all could also, somebody could be 28 years old. Birthday could be on the 28th, or it could be born in February. But this feels like y'all have already been separated, but maybe living in the same home. And now somebody is finally like picking up and moving. So this could be somebody taking the kids. I heard Carmen and Corey. So maybe you spend like a lot of time watching YouTube videos. Maybe you're noticing that a lot of what you're going through, other people in the world are going through too. So maybe you're seeing a lot of what you're going through maybe play out on social media, or maybe on the TV shows that you're watching, and you looking like, dang, is that a sign from God? So you could be going through like a spiritual awakening. You could be getting more in tune with your spiritual gifts. Feeling like you've been having maybe prophetic dreams, or like maybe zoning out, like while you're in your garden, while you're harvesting. Maybe you have a mini garden, a tiny garden, like a little, if you live in an apartment, maybe you have like a little balcony or something where you can go out and just plant like little herbs and stuff like that. I'm here in Florida, Virginia. Somebody could live somewhere where it's like hot all year round. Even like Arizona. This feels kind of like a tumultuous time where it's like the sun is so hot that it's like starting a fire. So this is like us being around each other just doesn't work anymore. So what you maybe don't see is an argument coming, but an argument that works out in your favor. So this is like if you got fired, or if your mama kicked you out, she didn't know that you low-key have been saving up all your birthday money for the last 6 years or something like that, and now you finna get your own crib. You just needed the ammo. This could have been like maybe you 23 or 28 now, but it's kind of like you knew at 18 that you wanted to get up out your mom's crib, or you didn't care about not knowing what was to come. You just wanted to leave. This feels like somebody escaped or ran away from a very bad situation. They maybe had to ride the wave for a little while. So this could have been somebody who was like a sex worker. This could have been a stripper. This could have been somebody who worked around a lot of people who were maybe like racist towards them, not nice towards them, sexist, rude, or who let them go in blind. So this is like, this could be like a doctor or a surgeon, or maybe you're a dental assistant, or maybe you're a waxer. Somebody who was supposed to teach you something purposefully could have potentially wanted you to fail. But this feels like God is like showing you slowly, but not in a way where it's like something bad happened to where you're gonna flip out. I feel like God is like giving you like little nudges where it's kind of like, hey, it's okay to walk away. Don't feel bad. Just pick up and move. So I feel like you're packing your clothes silently, and you're like, every day when you go to work, you're dropping them off at the hotel, and your man don't even know. Like, or, you know, like you taking your stuff to your friend's house. Every time you go to school, you telling your friend like, hey, take this back to your house. Take this back to your house. Yeah, this feels like a silent getaway. This also feels like something that you could potentially not know about. So like if you've been noticing like your friend always wanting to be at your house, you could not know that like maybe her and her man fighting, or her mom is trying to kick her out, or she be getting abused, or it's like something that you don't know. Somebody could be mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or verbally getting abused, and you're like their safe space, but they don't tell you because they don't, you could be already going through stuff yourself, or it's just like they see you happy in life, like you don't never go through nothing. It's like, dang, I don't want to put what I'm going through on her or him. Coming apart with the Five of Swords. Yeah, it's like you could be seeing something. You could be walking in on somebody or finding something out. If not, this is like seeing it for yourself, like seeing the paperwork or seeing somebody's name on something, like somebody purchased something in your name. This could be like your parents fucking up your credit when you were younger. And it's like, dang, like things are really coming to the light. You could have be getting glasses for the first time. It's like, dang, I can really see. You know, this is like ending a friend group and like finding a new one. This is like everything that you lost over the last 7 years are about to get doubled. Because you got the number 7 and 14. That's giving 777. So if you are a person who goes to Potawatomi or goes to the casino, you like to gamble, you like to take risks on life, you like to travel a lot. I'm hearing somebody could be swimming with the dolphins by next summer. It's like, give yourself enough time to save up, because I feel like you're very impulsive, and when you have money, it's just kind of like you use your money to feel better. So it's nothing to go out and go drinking with your friends or go hang out with your friends or go have a good time with your friends, but this may need to be like a solo trip. You know, I feel like you could potentially be spending a lot of time out or a lot of time in other people's energy, and a lot of people are lurking in the shadows and you don't know it. So if you keep getting irritated or feeling some type of way, I definitely feel like you could have people, it's like Into the Unknown, Disney Channel, like this could be a child's father or a child's mother, using your kids against you, or just like maybe not helping you. It's like they in the back lurking around like a shadow. They laid up with their boyfriend or girlfriend, but when it comes to helping you, they're like obsolete. So now it's like, instead of having this in and out father, you just rather have, you know, your son stop contacting him or something like that. Or this could have been what your parents did for you, and it's kind of like maybe you held a grudge against a mother, like, why wasn't my daddy around? But whole time, once you got to know him, as you got older, you're starting to see exactly why your mom could have potentially kept you away from him. He could have also had a past of molestation. He could have even molested your mother. So let's say like your mom was only like 12, 13, 16 when she met him, and he was 32 or 28 or something like that. Seven of Swords, it's like this sneaky energy where family secrets are starting to come out, things are happening. And if this is not your story, this could just be something that's happening in the shows that you're watching. So when you're hearing it, maybe try to think about, what was you thinking about when you was watching that TV show? When that happened on the TV show, who was you texting? Was you paying attention? Like, because sometimes things that happen in readings don't happen to a year later or months later. And this is giving me like, this is something that somebody had maybe been doing behind your back for about 7 weeks or 7 months. This could have been 7 lies that had to be told in order for this to kind of come together. But this is like somebody breaking their promise. If you have children, this is them coming into a realization that maybe you lied to them a lot about like why this person not coming, or even if you lie for a good reason, it's like they understand you, they get it. They see you as this single mom. You could be a naked mom, like always in your towel or your robe or something. But with all of these cups, I feel like they don't know how broken hearted you are. They don't know everything. So this is like, if you have a spouse that you're dating, they could be getting mad at you for little shit, but they don't know how much shit you kind of just deal with on a day-to-day basis. And it's like, you looking at them like they going through shit, but like, I feel like you don't ever take time to really evaluate the fact that you are going through shit as well. So it's like, I can't necessarily just be there for you. I kind of got to be there for me too. And in the process, me being there for me is hurting you. So I feel like you're kind of deliberating and asking yourself, like, am I being selfish to kind of need this person to be there for me? Like, am I being selfish? So I feel like this is making big boy moves. So as you're going into those different doors, you're realizing, hey, if I'm manifesting connections, if I'm manifesting a better relationship with my father, my mother, my kid, or a significant other, I have to take into consideration that I'm going to have to deal with conflict, or I'm going to have to work towards these better relationships. If I'm manifesting connections, I have to be able to also manifest the skills needed to keep those connections. You can't say, oh God, hey, I want a best friend, or I want friends, or I want a new baby, or I want a new job, I want a career, I want $1 million, and you don't even have money management skills. How you want $1 million? What you gonna do with it? Why am I giving you $1 million? So this is the phase where maybe it's God is asking you to, like, show your worth, show who you are. Why do you deserve this love? Why do you deserve this dream? Why do you deserve this lump sum of money? Why do you deserve this manifestation that you're asking me for? What work are you putting in? How are you contributing to the overall? Because I feel like you sitting here looking pretty. Meanwhile, things are happening around you. Things are happening around you that I really feel like you're kind of unaware of. You may be a little aware. So you could be watching readings like this one right now. I don't know everything. So even though I'm saying little things that may resonate with y'all, I could not even fathom what's really going on in y'all life. Okay? So like I said, when I said earlier about tapping more into my spirituality, when I first start tapping into my spirituality, the twin flame journey came to me. And what I noticed is that everybody has mainly given up. You don't see most things about twin flame now are, don't believe in the twin flame journey. It's just a title. It's just this. And it's like, so because something didn't work out, we're going to completely give up on the notion. We're going to completely let that go. As if it was just a phase. Everybody acting like twin flames was just a phase, but kingdom marriages and twin flames and soul connections and soul ties, that's going to be around forever. Whether it's romantic, platonic, family, animal, and human, that's going to be around forever. So I feel like that's kind of like what people in certain religions do. They kind of change the narrative to fit their lifestyle or to fit their rights or their wrongs. So when it comes to how you move, I want you to be open-minded about changing your mind, about making mistakes, about deciding to do things differently. I definitely feel like you're sitting pretty, but I also feel like there is a lot that you may be naive to or gullible to, because there's a lot of naivete. Let's just say that. I feel like this is giving like inner child. Like this is giving maybe you don't pay attention to everything. So this could be being hyper focused maybe like on one thing. So let's say you have kids but you refuse to date. You're hyper focused on like taking care of your kids. But it's like dating can maybe open the door to marriage, and then marriage can maybe open the door to partnership and business and owning a home and getting your kids out that apartment that's stressing you out. That's causing fights with you and your neighbor that done got you maybe the police called to your apartment 3 times. Because you and this neighbor keep getting into it. Now it's getting serious. Now her nigga involved. Now your nigga involved. And you don't just see how things can be a whirlwind. So I don't know where that example came from. But it's just kind of given like it don't got to be that. It don't got to be that bad. So it's just like either way that you do things is going to be hard. Whether you are working hard and losing a lot of sleep, or you being lazy and not productive and it's going slow. Either choice is going to be hard. Not getting sleep is hard as hell. You're going to be tired. You're not going to feel as pretty. You're going to have bags under your eyes. You're going to feel worthless. You're going to feel like groggy, exhausted, tired. You're not going to have time for people. That's exhausting. Or you could choose to heal yourself, to maybe be in the bed, to be lazy. I don't necessarily believe in laziness, but my body is saying that I'm tired right now, you know? But you can choose that, and that's hard too, because then what comes in is the guilt, the shame, the resentment, the I should have, or I could have, or I should be doing this, and the slowness of the movement of your progress. Even though slow motion is better than no motion, in your mind, I don't know if you're computing that, right? So to me, this is kind of giving me going into the unknown, going into something not really knowing or understanding maybe what's to come, but instead of looking at it in a negative way, is choosing to be like, good things are gonna happen. Me and that nigga ain't talking, okay, I'll hear from him next week. That job ain't calling me back, maybe a better job is finna call me. I don't got no money right now to get my kids Christmas stuff, but next week everything go on sale, I'm finna clear that shit out. So God is saving me money. It's like choosing to look at things differently. Okay, our lights off. Now me and my kid, we know how to struggle together. We know how to get through some shit together. This is me and my man first problem together. We learned problem solving skills. I learned how he handles situations. He learned how I handle situations. And now look, we can come together, and that's something that we can work on and fix in our relationship. It's choosing a different way of viewing things. Choosing to be more positive, choosing to see things more abundantly, because I feel like there's been a lot of illusion, a lot of old promises, a lot of things that maybe people told you they was gonna do, or maybe that you told yourself you was gonna do that you didn't do, that's just lingering. This maybe you don't really forgive very easily. Maybe you hold grudges, or somebody around you is holding a grudge against you. But it just feels like sometimes we have to learn to just kind of let things go. Because the more they simmer, the more you give them the opportunity to have that burnt taste. Or to leave a burnt taste in your mouth. Or a bitter taste. So sometimes you just got to turn the fire off. It don't always got to stay hot. Everything don't always got to be super passionate and sexy and alluring. Sometimes we got to fight. Sometimes we got to get into it. There has to be balance. We got to know what one another needs. So this is like coming into conflict maybe with somebody that you love, or that it's hard to have these tough conversations with. I feel like what you don't see coming is the best possible outcome. I feel like you're thinking that you're going to have to jump through hoops for things to work out. But honestly, I feel like God is kind of working things out behind the scenes that you are potentially so busy worrying about that you don't see how things are like falling into alignment for you. Things are getting checked off your box. So it's like, okay, so so let's say you had a to-do list. I'm going to pay off this $10,000 debt. I want to be able to pay for my wedding in full and not have debt afterwards. I want to buy this house. I want to invest in this new business. I want to try to learn how to do coins. What's they called? Crypto coins. I don't know. I want to be a social media influencer. I want to jump out of a plane. I want to travel the Maldives, or whatever these dreams and these goals and these aspirations are. This is not necessarily putting a limitation or worrying about like, how am I going to make that happen, but more so just putting out the notion that it can happen out there, and leaving it out there and letting it be, and just allowing it to be attracted to you. It's like, once you put it out there, I can't force it to come to me. Like, I'm thinking of like this one time I saw this dog like running from his owners out into the street. Cars are coming, and the more they yelled at it, the more that it just fucking ran away. But once it was calm and it was like giving it something that it liked and something that it wanted to come to, a treat or something soft and calm to come home to, then it's like, okay, yeah, then I'll come. You can't force me, but I can come willingly if you give me a reason to want to. So this is like somebody trying to manipulate you into like being with them or working for them or coming to do something for them. Or this is like a parent using their parental guidance over you to maybe influence your life, trying to live through you, or whatever the case may be. And this is you really not falling for it. but standing your ground and standing on business and standing on what it is that you know, because even though things are unknown to you, you know how you feel. That's maybe what you rely on. Maybe you rely on like your intuition or your own thought process. Even if you ask your friends for advice, you still rely on yourself, right? So your energy is more so giving me like, there's only so much I can do. This feels like leaving it up into God's hands. Because if I handle it, I'm going to go to jail. That's what I'm hearing. Like, this just feels like you don't even want to fight no more. Like, this is a battle that it's not that you don't feel like you can win, but it's a battle that you just don't want to fight. It's just kind of like, all right, I've already fought. It's an illusion that I'm still fighting. I'm done fighting, baby. You fight yourself. This is somebody fighting the air. This is somebody punching the air that you're winning or that you're surrendering. Mind you, I didn't say giving up. I don't feel like you are giving up or like losing the fight or throwing in the towel. I just feel like God kind of like switching your direction and you kind of just being okay with it more so. Right? But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Share it on all your social medias. And I am out of here, you guys.